So here's something most people in the RGV don't talk about enough. SpaceX, the launch site over in Boca Chica, is doing a lot more harm to the environment than people realize, and a lot of it is happening quietly in ways we don't even notice. I wanted to dig deeper into this because it's not just about rockets going into space. It's about what those rockets leave behind right here at home. SpaceX launches don't just blast off and disappear. Every launch drops fuel and debris into the nearby ocean, which harms aquatic life almost immediately. On top of that, the insane noise from those launches isn't just loud, it actually causes stress and panic responses in animals. And then there's the big issue most people forget: the emissions from rockets. They don't just add pollution, they contribute to global warming, especially because of the space debris and the chemical reactions those launches trigger in the upper atmosphere. And remember, this is happening right next to places we care about: our coastline, South Padre Island, our wildlife areas. Some communities near Boca Chica have already tried to push back because the noise, debris, and environmental effects are getting noticeable. Even with rules limiting how many launches SpaceX can do per year, people still say they've seen changes in the environment. And the research backs all of this up. A 2022 study by Ryan and his team found that rocket launches cause serious air pollution near launch sites and can even damage the ozone layer by releasing harmful pollutants like carbon into the atmosphere. And those chemicals don't just stay above the rocket. They spread into the surrounding areas, affecting both the people and the animals nearby. Then in 2024, Cho used satellite data to show something even more worrying. Rocket launches actually disrupt entire ecosystems near launch sites. They can damage coastal vegetation, shift dune structures, and harm wetlands. This directly connects to Boca Chica because SpaceX operates right through sensitive areas full of dunes, wetlands, nesting grounds, and wildlife habitats. It's basically the worst possible place for that kind of activity. And it gets deeper. In 2025, Bahaj released a review explaining that every current rocket system on Earth releases emissions that harm the environment. There is no clean rocket. There is no sustainable rocket. The damage is literally built into how rocket technology works right now. And for a place like the RGV, already vulnerable, already underprotected, this impact becomes even more serious. News reports support this, too. In 2024, The Guardian said the space industry is a growing but overlooked source of air pollution. Time magazine said there is no way to make space travel good for the planet right now, pointing out how launches, debris, and chemicals damage ecosystems and contribute to climate change. So when both scientists and national news are saying the same thing, that's a huge red flag. To see what people around me thought, I ran a survey on campus. I asked 35 students, most between 18 and 20, what they knew and how they felt about SpaceX. Most people knew SpaceX was in the RGV, but they were split on whether it actually helps us. Only about a third said yes, a similar number said no, and a lot of people weren't sure at all. But here's the big thing. Most people said they were concerned about environmental damage. Almost half said they've already noticed changes: pollution, wildlife harm, and damage around places like Boca Chica and SPI. And the strongest result was this: 88.6% said the environment should be protected even if it means slowing down SpaceX. So when you put everything together, the conclusion becomes obvious. Scientists say rocket launches damage the environment. News sources say the same thing. And the people living here, people in the RGV, feel worried, have seen changes, and believe the environment should come first. Space exploration sounds exciting and futuristic, but the price the RGV is paying doesn't feel worth it. Boca Chica is a unique, irreplaceable part of South Texas. Once its ecosystems are damaged, you can't just hit a reset button. Until rockets can be launched without harming the planet or the communities around them, chasing a new world isn't worth destroying the one we're standing on right now. At the end of the day, the RGV deserves to be protected. Space exploration can wait. Our home can't. Thanks for listening.